just sit there and stay. That's like the perfect spot, nice and quiet over here.
Good evening. I'd like to call this meeting to order. Roll call, please.
Mr. Dangler?
Here.
Mr. Viera?
I'm here.
Dr. Vogt? Here. Dr. Selly?
Yes.
Mrs. Wittes?
Here.
I hereby certify that this meeting has been published in the newspaper in accordance with the Open Public Meetings Act and posted as required by law.
Thank you. Does anyone have any old business to discuss? Okay, how about Bill?
Food and bombs, or at the end.
The budget is on that.
Oh, sorry, okay.
New business? Council member vote?
So I can give you an update on our project to establish a citywide bike network, which is a nice positive report. So several of us, as a matter of fact, sitting around the table, had our first meeting with the Department of Transportation. They laid out the plan for us. As a matter of fact, they just sent the notes to us today. They laid out the plan for us, which will be a multi-month, so it'll be probably up until the end of June that the project will be going on. There are 4 different parts to this project. One is data collection, which is the first. Second is the analysis of the data. Third is the recommendations that they're going to put together based on the data. And then fourth is to create the plan. And I think it's important to note that the plan is going to look at bike and walking transportation, not only from a recreational perspective, but also from the perspective of people who use bikes for, to get to work and everything, the multi-use kind of thing. So what they say is the final project will be a complete streets implementation plan that will present vision, goals, and strategies to achieve a transportation system in which walking and bicycling are routine, convenient, and safe throughout the community. So this speaks directly to what the bike committee has been, working on for months and months. So we're thrilled with this. So it's a partnership with the Department of Transportation, the City of Long Branch, and we each have our assigned responsibilities with it. And very soon we'll be starting the outreach strategy to the community to let them know that this grant, that we got the grant, ask for input, and also start to develop our website. So one important component, which is also like a next step, is putting together the steering committee, and we're going to have about 12 to 14 people. It'll be members of the administration. It'll be members from the community, council representation, representation from the environmental committee, representatives from NJ Transit, from Easy Ride, and also from our county engineering, and folks, who just are bike enthusiasts around town. Possibly the owner of our of the peddler too. People who know biking. So we're on our way. It's a positive report, and I just thought it was good for council to know.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
There you go.
I mean, Anita, if you don't mind, would you, I know you mentioned in the past that this was a competitive grant that we were awarded for technical assistance from the DOT that you and your committee
Right.
applied for.
Yep, yeah, and certainly a good amount of credit goes to the Environmental Commission. Of course, Rose, you were the liaison for quite a while with this developing too, but yeah, the bike committee, Rich Cantonese, major person who pulled it together. So a lot of hours went into it. It was good work, and it seems to be, we're getting what we were trying to achieve. So it's all good. So I'll keep you posted.
Thank you.
Okay, anyone else with new business?
Can I chime in on what you have?
Sure.
Because I have good news
Good.
to give you. I got a call from the county engineer, Joe Attore,
Uh-huh.
I believe it was Monday, and right along the lines of what you're speaking about, he wanted us to know that in November, they'll be submitting a TAP grant application. for Ocean Boulevard from Passy Gardens to Joline Avenue. The emphasis is pedestrian safety and bicycle lanes.
Oh, wonderful.
He feels pretty strongly that they'll get this grant. It would cover design to construction, and they're going to send me information so that we can prepare a letter and resolution of support from the city. But it's very much in line with what you're doing. So I don't know if you have county involvement or
Oh,
awareness.
absolutely, yeah.
Okay, so that should be coordinated, I think.
Yeah, absolutely.
If you can
Yeah.
make sure that Joe and his engineering team know about that. But they feel pretty confident that the city will qualify, for the county will qualify. And along those lines, things that we've talked about, they've awarded a contract for the Brighton Avenue intersection improvement, $2.8 million contract. The work will begin in October, somewhere between October and November, and it's going to affect Ocean Boulevard from West End Court to Passy Gardens.
Wow.
So that's coming very quickly. And also, just in line with traffic, Cedar Avenue improvements, a grant application was submitted to the North Jersey Transportation Planning Authority. A response is anticipated in December or January. It'll cover design to construction, and the emphasis of that along Cedar Avenue is traffic diet to narrow lanes, get in turn lanes, and basically slow down some of the traffic. So they've got some big things on the horizon for the city, but along the lines of what you were discussing, they really feel that they'll be successful in getting the grant. So those can really go hand in hand.
Right,
So-
that has, Rose, that has a lot of the issues that you were particularly concerned about.
Yeah.
That's
Thank
wonderful.
you.
Could I have a copy of your notes there, or could you email it to me?
Yeah, sure.
Okay,
Yep,
perfect.
yep.
Good,
Would you be
thank
able
you.
to email it to me as well?
Yep.
Thank
Yep.
you. And thank you, that's great news.
Yeah,
Yeah?
he just called the other day, we had a discussion about these things, and they're all right in line with what everyone here is looking for. Also, we did discuss, we have a concerned citizen that's expressed concerns about the speed limit on Ocean Boulevard, and in discussing it, we really felt that we should go ahead, get this intersection improvement done, which will affect the narrowing of Ocean Boulevard, and see how that impacts the flow of traffic before we start really consider changing speed limits. So we just don't want to put the cart before the horse.
Yeah.
So Joe was gonna reach back out to him and speak to him about it, but we thought it was best to get that improvement done. It's gotta be starting right away, and then see how things are, and then reevaluate the speed limit if that's necessary.
Nice work, nice
Thank
work.
you.
Yeah. Good.
Anyone else, new business? Okay, review of the regular meeting agenda, does anyone have any questions?
I'm good.
Nope.
No? Okay, thank you. I need a motion to close the public portion of the meeting.
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
I need a motion to adopt a resolution 230-22 to go into executive session for the following items: attorney-client privilege, speech management, Administrator Jackson, various board vacancies, and contracts, Mayor Malone. Do I have a motion?
So,
Second.